What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Cousins. It is our Valentine's Day spectacular. We got JR in the building. What's up, JR?
Same old, same old. Happy Philly loss.
I mean, I was trying to find your sister so I could be like, sorry about your loss, but I don't have her. Next speak of the devil and she shall appear. Yes. Jerry, that's who I want to talk to. Hi, Jerry.
Hey.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Huh?
I'm so sorry for your loss.
You talking about my some food? Because that's my team food.
Food is your team?
Yeah. And look, hey, at least his team made it. Where the fuck was y'all teams at?
My team was right there.
Yeah, and you see how y'all had to win by a damn field goal.
It doesn't matter.
A win is a win is a win.
It is, but you gotta admit that was a good ass game.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Philly was gonna win.
Look at that. That was our first topic for the day. Chiefs overcome a 10-point halftime deficit. Beat the Eagles. It was a really good game. I don't normally watch too much football, but that one.
Hey, Deborah, you gotta mute your phone, I think.
That one really was a game. I actually, if I'm being honest, I told a friend of mine that I would root for the Eagles during this game, but because everybody else was rooting for the Chiefs, and he's an Eagles fan.
Mona said let her in.
Tell Mona she has to log. She got to click the thing.
I don't think she knows. Bless her heart.
Oh, Jesus, Murray, and Joseph.
You can say it again, Shay.
We don't need non-Eagles fans rooting for us. We don't need your help.
That's all right.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna log out and log back in on my laptop. I'm on my tablet.
It was a good game, though.
Yeah, it was a real good game.
It was a really good game.
All right, give me a second, Jason.
I'm just mad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'm just mad that we didn't get, Mahomes at 100%. And I'm really more pissed off because we lost without him being at 100%. That's what got me. That's what I'm more mad about.
Kansas City quarterback wasn't 100%.
Say what?
Kansas City quarterback wasn't 100%.
Not at all.
You know what I just said?
He almost was out the game.
Oh, yes. He just said that. That's who the quarterback is. Where the fuck is my gluten? Oh no, that's probably on the wrong Zoom.
Kelsey came and did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm gonna be real, y'all's quarterback was pretty nice too.
No, it's all right.
But it's all good. It was a good.
But ain't this Philly's second time at the Super Bowl?
Is it your second?
We've been more than twice.
But y'all only won once.
That was our second time within this 5 years?
But y'all only won one, right?
4 years ago.
I want to say yeah.
And I'll tell you, Kansas City was acting up that night. You hear me?
Well, you know what's funny is at halftime, the announcers were saying that Kansas City was a comeback team. And that's what happened.
You don't ever count out Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. You just don't do it. And when Tyreek Hill was on the team, you definitely didn't count him out. It could be 2 minutes left, and they could be down 21 points.
Y'all might want to hire Philadelphia's quarterback because what he got, 3 touchdowns?
We will never get rid of Mahomes. Mahomes is an institution in this city.
Shit. And the way his ankle going, he better hope it's healed by next season.
Yo,
I just love his dad. His dad is hilarious to me.
Listen, when Mahomes fell that last time, and you should have been at the house when we was at. Everybody got quiet. Like, is this it? Is this the one? Because we don't need this. When he jumped up off that field, you could tell he was in pain. Everybody was quiet.
Hey, and then when y'all missed that field goal, I said, "Oh, it's over for them." All you heard was "dong."
Listen.
I said, "Oh man."
So like apparently he does that all the time. Where like if it's important, he'll mess it up every time. But he redeemed himself at the end.
No, but did y'all see Doug Williams out there on the field?
What happened?
When they showed him when he picked up the trophy and was presenting the trophy at the beginning. Doug Williams is out there. But it's funny because everybody else, the other two guys, I forgot their names. They had the teams they play with, but they didn't have Doug Williams playing with the Redskins. They just said Hall of Fame or something, Doug Williams.
Well, they ain't gonna listen. They're not gonna give the Commanders nothing. No, it was a really good game. Did y'all see it afterwards that they had to like we in Kansas City know you gotta keep the pause button on Kelsey at all times. Like you gotta have the beat button ready because he gonna cuss.
They earned that right.
I was surprised Kevin Hart wasn't there.
Right.
I guess he got banned from the last one.
I was like, I said, no, and it's funny because like tomorrow is the parade and like school is off tomorrow.
Y'all got a whole parade?
Yeah.
On a goddamn Wednesday? Y'all should have had that shit on a Monday.
The parade is tomorrow. School is canceled. We already know what it's going to be. Travis Kelce it's supposed to be not too cold tomorrow. Travis Kelce going to act up.
It's going to be like 68 here.
It ain't going to be that warm.
Yeah, it's going to be like that here.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Can y'all see the slides?
Yes.
All we see is the Super Bowl.
Did we see what?
I didn't move it, put it into on. I didn't update it. Hold on.
Did we see what?
I put the slides up. I gotta update it though.
Are you still muted?
No, you're not muted.
Wait. I saw that headline. They still trying to.
We got. Let me get to where it is because it's an order. What did I do? Oh hell! I didn't mess this up.
I see you fucking up now.
Right, the slide was up there. Would you take it off for Jay Sean or JB?
I guess that's the part where that Fabergé egg in.
There it is. All right. Shut up, nigga. All right. So Rihanna did the Super Bowl. How did y'all feel about Rihanna's Super Bowl show?
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't a Whitney Houston or nothing. No, fucking with you.
I mean, for somebody to be pregnant, she did pretty good.
She was pressed. She said she had a special guest.
Yeah, but nobody knew she was pregnant.
Listen, as soon as she came down, I started rubbing her stomach and her crotch. I said, "Oh, she pregnant."
I said, "Is she pregnant? She's pregnant."
That's what we all said too, because I was like, ain't no way that's still baby fat.
No, I said, that's a full baby.
She had that baby back like me.
You know what? I thought I wasn't expecting a lot from Rihanna. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't necessarily think she is a vocalist, so I knew she wasn't gonna sing down. But it was for what it was. I was impressed. I was like, "Good job. Here you go."
Yeah.
So did you know?
Have you ever watched her video of her concert? Like her concert is. I've watched it. I've never been to them, and they're good. It was much more than what she gave at the Super Bowl, but I had no complaints. I enjoyed it.
I was like, and then once I was like, "Oh, she's pregnant," I was like, "We're not gonna get like." I knew that there were going to be certain stuff we weren't going to get. Like, we weren't going to get twerking Rihanna. We weren't going to get, like, we weren't going to get a full-on, like...
Well, hold on, because she definitely did do a little twerk. But she had to prop herself up on something to do it.
She
Yeah,
did,
'cause she had
she
that
did her
baby
best.
weight. She wasn't trying to fall over.
Listen, because apparently one of the dancers almost fell off one of the high rises.
Yeah, that.
Listen,
Well,
did you?
shit.
And I
Did,
think that's why you didn't get a whole. I think she had a better intentions, but she was pregnant, so she had to be careful. You pregnant, and she had on heels, if I'm not mistaken.
and they had her the whole damn height of the stadium.
Yeah.
Right. So
I
she
said,
had
look
to
at her.
be very careful.
I would say visually, I thought it was good. Like the dancers and all of that, like I was like, everybody was on point doing what they were supposed to do. Them dancers.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, everybody pregnant or something? Because they all out here looking like some pillows.
Listen, them dancers clocked into work today. You hear me?
Yep.
They did what they were supposed to do. And I was like, all right, Rihanna, I can't hate. Like you did.
Listen, they had the Super Bowl. They can't afford a fuck up because they would have to probably give money back if they fuck that up. Super Bowl is like a big thing.
All it took was Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake to fuck that.
We talking like, listen, we don't talk about them people that person on.
Why
not? We don't fool with Justin Timberlake. We're gonna get to that in a minute. That's we got.
What you shouldn't fool with is the ones who made it seem like it was all her. That's the ones you need to worry about.
Well, if Justin had stood up and said, "You know what, I did it," if he had stood in his
well,
shit,
let me ask y'all this: do y'all think last year's performance was better than this year?
No.
Who was last year?
Last year was
Dr.
everybody from
Dre.
California.
Hell yeah, last year was better than this year.
Oh yeah,
all day, every day.
Oh no, yeah, last year was good.
I like last year.
It was hard.
They
That's
had
hard to come by.
everybody came out on that stage that day. 50 Cent,
I like
Eminem.
That one was good. Except for
Kendrick
Eminem
Lamar.
coming back went upside down looking crazy.
But that was
you
in the
can't
video.
do it.
You damn right I can't do it.
Because I know I can't.
I don't know why I thought last year was the Jennifer Lopez and Shakira one, which was terrible.
Oh no.
I don't even remember that
I
one.
thought that one was good. I thought that one was good.
I thought it was terrible. I was like, who did this? Who asked us to get this non-singer up here on the stage to do? I said, it's fine. It's fine. They should have had Ashanti do the show.
Somebody
You sing the songs.
That's the lane driving. There you go.
I thought she did good. I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting that she announced her pregnancy this way. Like, and the fact that she was able to keep it a secret from all of those people.
She had the first
Shay says she hasn't really been in the public eye since she had the first one.
But we've seen she been posting pictures.
That's because she got pregnant as soon as her 6 weeks was up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ain't no way. You can. That's why. Thank God she got the money for that. Cause fuck that.
Listen, speaking of money, did you know that she got more money than Beyonce?
Yeah.
Any money to do the Super Bowl.
That shit blew up, yo.
No, yeah, she got Fenty. She got her makeup. She got
she's got like
lingerie. She got her hands in a lot of stuff, and we don't know what else. And she got stuff overseas probably that we don't know about.
The Twitter was like, "Dang it, we ain't never getting this album now. She pregnant again." We ain't never gonna
Can I just say that I appreciated the fact that all her clothes were on. I appreciated that.
Right. That is a good one.
Because it's been where everybody is like half dressed and everything. I appreciated that. It was nice.
If she want to be out there butt naked, she can be out there butt naked. I don't know.
But I appreciate it because we all don't have to see everything.
Okay, maybe probably because I don't have that same like moral hang up on women wearing whatever they want to wear. Wear what you want to wear. If that's what you want to wear, if you feel confident and sexy in it, wear that. I don't care.
To a point, yes. I agree with that, but it's a time and place for everything.
But you gotta remember, they performers, so they wear that stuff for the performance. All of them don't dress like that after hours. It's for performance reasons. Like if you see them regular, they be having sweatpants and shit on. They be looking a mess for real.
They look normal, not a mess, JR.
What I'm saying is that it was nice for a performer to have a performance that has clothes on. That's all.
You know why she had all the clothes on? Because she is currently pregnant. If you don't
that don't mean nothing nowadays.
I don't know if it's because she was pregnant. I don't know. I think it's just because, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, the trend of, like, where Beyonce, I love Beyonce, but, like, when she started, you know, with no clothes, everybody with no clothes, too. That's all I'm just saying. You know, Jennifer Lopez followed suit in that and all that kind of stuff. It was just nice to see a wholesome, just show.
Do you really think that was wholesome when she grabbed her coochie and smelled it?
Who did that?
Yeah. She did that twice.
She did that now.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
She probably was just
who did that?
Rihanna. She grabbed her coochie the first time coming out, and then when she rubbed her stomach, they grabbed her coochie, and later on the performance, she rubbed her coochie and then sniffed it. I was like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
I think she was just holding her front a little bit. You know, like when you're doing a little dance move or whatever, and I think that's just a natural thing. I don't think she was. Or, you know, she is pregnant. Maybe she was making sure she have a little dribble or something, you know?
Hey, you should have checked that after you finish.
She grabbed her coochie and smelled it. She said, and like, you know what I said? Yes, Brian, I give it to him. Let him know that you steal that one. And the fact that she started with "Bitch Better Have My Money" is funny to me.
Yeah, she came out quick, but why would you? She didn't get no money for that, so.
She didn't get no money for she didn't get no money for it, but still, it was fun. That's what I was like. Rihanna said, "This is the kind of show this is going to be," and I'm not like visually, like with
that. Don't get no money for what?
That's why y'all ain't get all y'all wanted to get. They didn't do all that and not get paid for it.
They get paid to play the Super Bowl.
No, they don't. They get their exposure.
She made sure she put that makeup on. That was her commercial for Fenty makeup.
Right. The exposure that they get is their payment, because like anybody who does the Super Bowl, there's just such a rise, so they don't get paid for that. Mm-mm.
Listen, when she pulled that makeup out, I said, "Rihanna, you better let them know. Get your makeup for Fenty."
Yeah.
I said, one thing I give it to her. She's a smart businesswoman. All right, so next up, speaking of Rihanna, y'all's cousin Donald Trump has something to say.
He said,
"Epic fail. Rihanna gave, without question, the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting far more than half of our nation, which is already in serious decline, with her foul and insulting language. Also, so much for her stylist." I'll let y'all do it.
He's stupid. What kind of foul and language? What?
Well, she sung "Bitch Better Have My Money."
Oh, well.
He's so funny to me.
Like,
all you can do is laugh at him. Like, who does anybody really take him serious?
Well, that's because right now he ain't doing nothing. So this is the only way of keeping people naming him out.
He got back on Twitter because they had kicked him off of Twitter. So now
they really need to stop making him irrelevant. Like he's just leave his name out of stuff. Like stop talking about him so he can just go away.
That's not gonna happen because there are 75 million Americans who like him and hang on his every word.
But it's not just that. That's why he tweets and stuff, because that's how he keeps himself relevant.
Fuck this. I'm going to camp.
Keep saying I don't have enough space.
Go to camp, man. Just go to camp.
Hey, Jerry, you playing a game?
Jerry?
Huh? No, don't worry about what I'm doing. Mind your business.
Well, mute your damn mic, nigga.
I did, bitch.
What are you doing, Jerry?
This is a censored show.
You are lying. Oh my God. Right.
Technically, Jerry, we can hear you say go to camp.
Nigga like 15 times, and we only been on the air 30 minutes.
Look, the host of the show said, nigga.
Right, the host calls you that.
Your bad taste and performance of your language, I'm getting like Trump now.
Whatever.
Where we going?
Are you playing a video? What game are you playing, Jerry?
Well, I was playing Hogwarts, but now me and Shay on Red Dead.
Okay, so let's talk about Hogwarts for a second.
But I'm the only ones that know about that. We had to wait
to tell me where we're going while I'm about to.
I said Blackwater, bitch.
Oh, I'm not. Well, I'm not.
Can we not talk about the video games?
Okay,
I can't.
Can you not call grown men bitch? Like that's a bit harsh.
Hey man, hey.
Listen, she got a potty mouth.
Right, y'all can look. This is what we do. That man know I love him, and I ain't going nowhere. And I'm
don't include us in your bullshit. This what you do.
No bullshit, Jay.
That's not. You gotta understand because you gotta teach your daughter that she can't be doing that in the street.
I'm a Christian.
This is me and Shay's relationship, all right? So let it go. Let it go.
Talking about isn't Peyton right there?
Let it go.
All right, so next time,
I'm telling you, you need to teach her so she don't just do that to random people.
So speaking of letting it go, Janet Jackson was originally supposed to receive the Global Impact Award during the 2023 Grammys, and she said, get somebody else to do it.
She wanted to do what?
She was supposed to receive that Global Impact Award during the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
And she told them, no, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Oh, wow.
That's how it ended up. That's how it was supposed to end up going to Dr. Dre. Because it was supposed to be Janet Jackson. And she said, get somebody else to do it. Have y'all seen that video?
What video?
So there's this video of this lady. It is the funniest thing. So there's this old lady, and she walking down. She's in the grocery store, and this girl comes up to her and asks her if the woman would video her for a project. And the old lady is like, get somebody else to do it.
Oh yeah.
I've been using that for everything. Janet said, get somebody else to do it. She was like, I'm not doing that. Which I get it. Like, if you are like your organization in this channel blackballed me for 15 years, and now you want to give me some award, and you haven't acknowledged what y'all did?
Well, did they really blackball her? Because it's Janet Jackson now. Come on now.
Yeah, they blackballed her.
No,
she got blackballed.
Because they tried to make it seem like she planned the nipple reveal.
Right. And that's where Justin and like they were getting on him, and then he like came out, and at first he was acting.
Well, she said she told him don't do that because it was going to ruin his career. But he should have just said no, because if it happened, I should have been the one to say something. She got chastised for that, not him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What you say? He got chastised, not him.
Yeah,
right?
she got blackballed. Her career suffered heavily because of this. Whereas Justin was like,
Doubt that.
which is why it'll always be F Justin Timberlake for life.
Listen, it's Janet Jackson. Do you think her career suffered over that Super Bowl thing?
Yes.
Hell no.
She suffered from that.
Absolutely suffered.
How did she really suffer from that? Tell me how. Because if she would have made an album, trust me, the black stations would have played it.
No, they didn't. She made 3 albums before that.
There was a concert. I was supposed to go see her, and they rescheduled it because the sales weren't doing well.
Right. She had a lot of concerts that was canceled and everything behind that. She didn't
People
have
get stupid there.
in the beginning. She didn't have a concert until 2 years ago. That's when she started having her concerts back when she came back from London. She left the country behind all of that.
Well, that's not entirely true. She did do tours, but they weren't nearly as big. And she released 3 albums that didn't do well. And all of it is because you got to remember that, like, Les Moonves was the head of CBS, and he also owned Clear Channel, which owned most of the radio stations in the country, and they blackballed her. They were like, "You're not playing. We're not playing any of your music." So for 3 albums, none of her stuff got played on the radio.
I'm pretty sure it did, but her albums were just garbage. That's all. Let's just really say that it just wasn't good. So
No, I won't say that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that either.
Did you listen to those albums to say they were
I was
garbage?
about to say, you got to ask JR if he
no,
even listen to Janet Jackson like
not at
that.
all.
Well, then you
No,
just
I don't listen to Janet Jackson.
then stay in the lane that you were given. How about that?
Sir, respect your elders.
No, you respect your elders.
Nigga, I'm older than you.
You older, but you're not older than Janet. And you can put some respect on her name.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
that serious.
Are we doing this tonight?
Because you're just not going to be to maybe the albums was garbage. Maybe you garbage.
My album sales don't drop.
That's because they ain't started yet. You want to go there?
Exactly, because I stayed in my lane. She ain't no Michael Jackson. I'm just let me stop. Let me stop before we get blackballed.
Because what you won't do.
No, they can stay right where they are.
Want to put JR back in the back room? See, this is the best part about it. I can do this.
That's
What was that, JR? What was that?
When you sneeze.
What was that? What, JR? I can't hear you. What was that, sir?
She on the same lane as Tito Jackson.
What's that again?
She on the same Tito Jackson.
No one man should have all this power. See how I just took you right out of there?
Keep on. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Got me back on these.
All right, y'all. So that was our news segment of the day. Not quite, because we got one more, but I didn't find a slide for it. So before we get into the love stuff, because I do want to talk.
Hey! I hear a child crying.
Please press mute.
So there was another mass shooting last night in Michigan. I don't know why we got to keep going through this again and again and again and again and again.
Terrible.
Rest in peace for the 3 people who passed.
That ain't the only one. The man in the U-Haul box truck killed one person, and
I'm about to say, is 3 people a mass?
No. I mean, if you shoot a bunch of people, it's mass. 3 people died, but
3 people died, but I think there's a couple that were injured or something.
Well, what happened? Because I don't know anything about it.
I mean, what happened is somebody walked into the place and started shooting.
What place is this?
It's in Michigan.
sad part about it is that we used to could tell who it was, but now they white, black, and Chinese.
Ma, you ain't have to do that.
Asian.
It was an Asian guy?
It was this one wasn't Asian. The guy
No, this one wasn't. He's basically saying
the one in New York was Asian.
I don't know what the
an Asian place.
Well, the one of the Walmart, Virginia was a black guy.
I know what we were saying. We used to be like that was like a school shooter. We can't say that no more. Everybody.
The one in Michigan was a black guy.
Was it?
Yes, that was a black guy. He was a short.
They identified him?
Huh? Yeah, they identified him.
I didn't know they identified him.
Well, that's why
they identified him and said he was 43 years old. He was a short black guy, and he killed himself.
Oh, y'all. You know,
man, what the hell was wrong with him?
You know what?
The one in New York, he hurt 5 and killed 1. And then, but he was of Asian descent.
There you go. Asian descent.
How are you supposed to say it, JR?
Well, earlier she called them Chinese.
Or whatever. They're arresting those people over the contractors over in Turkey and Syria now because of the shoddy work they doing in them buildings for them.
Listen, that is a sad story. Like, I mean that was so sad. I'm just gonna say that. The last thing I wanted to talk about, and this is gonna be our big topic for the evening. Let's talk about Valentine's Day and love. It's Valentine's Day, y'all. All y'all who booed up and who not booed up. What are y'all doing for this Valentine's Day besides sitting here talking to us?
Not a damn thing.
I have a question.
Like he
This is a
said.
question at hand. Hello, all.
Hello, Jackie. Welcome.
With it being Valentine, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Those who are in relationships for real, do you really celebrate Valentine's Day?
No.
I'm just asking.
No, it's every day for me.
Exactly.
If you got
It's
to
supposed
wait
be an
one day
everyday
to show your
thing.
love, I don't want you.
We celebrate Valentine's Day.
That's the honest to God truth. If somebody only do something once a year, doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
I feel you on that, but
Well,
Valentine's Day is also
Valentine's Day for all the people that's been cheating on their wives or husbands all year long. So, you know, or for your side piece.
I'm done.
That's the truth, though.
I mean, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
he telling the
You're not
truth.
wrong.
He ain't never lied.
I think if it wasn't our anniversary, it might not hold as much weight.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. What anniversary? What anniversary you got? Because I don't remember y'all getting married, and I don't remember y'all meeting on Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna get
You
it.
don't know when we met, nigga. Mind your business.
Maybe that's what they confirmed.
What you just randomly just picked the day? You
No.
selfish asshole, you.
No, what we did was because neither one of us can remember when we said, "Okay, this is a thing."
Oh, it was Valentine's Day.
We chose the day I moved to town, which is Valentine's Day.
You moved the town on Valentine's Day, or ain't you the hopeless romantic?
I don't know where to go, Jay.
I hate you so much, JR.
Why do you let him get you out your element?
You in there chasing on Valentine's Day, but you was desperate.
Ooh, JR.
I would need everybody else to like turn away from the camera for a second.
Nope, I want to see this. I'm trying.
Hello? Is the mic on?
The mic is on. I'm just saying, like that's what we decided. So we decided it has been 14 years.
When y'all getting married?
The business that pays you.
I'm gonna have to talk to Paul because we gotta see what's going on here. This ain't going anywhere. He could do better.
You, JR, stop that.
You know what? You're right. He could do better, but he ain't going to.
Ooh.
He could do so much better.
He could, but he ain't going to.
JR. When is you and Siobhan getting married?
Your phone breaking up.
She could do so much better.
Right.
Listen, she could do better.
I think your phone froze.
I got some.
Listen,
She could do better if she
how
wanted to. The best thing ever happened to her.
about this, JR? How about we do double that?
If you paying for it, sure.
Paying for what? JR, you said you're gonna get married? That's what you said?
One day. I ain't trying to be like Mona in these streets.
What does that mean?
I want to
What do you mean?
Still chasing my baby father around town.
Tell me. Successful on my own home. What? Tell me. What is it?
Still,
Make good
still
money.
chasing my baby father around town.
Still what?
Well, why would you do that, JR? That you know.
No, nothing, Mona. Nothing.
You better check them receipts, and I can show you my phone and see who chasing who.
Hey, can I ask a question? Did Queens Chapel Road used to be a spot where like go-go's were?
I don't know.
Queens Chapel Road.
Obsession with Queens Chapel Road.
It's a chick out there.
Huh?
I just keep seeing it.
Hold on, where's Queens Chapel Road at?
Isn't that
She runs from Maryland into DC.
With that girl?
No. What's her name, Selene?
What's whose name?
The one you keep finding on Queens Chapel Road.
I'm not finding nobody on Queens Chapel Road. I just heard.
That girl you was dating, isn't that where she lived?
Who?
I can't remember her name.
Listen,
and she had the party, and your mother had to come and get you.
My mother got me nowhere in DC.
Yes,
oh wait. Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, she passed away, but no, that was in Saratoga.
Wait a minute. No, don't. You're not gonna slide past that.
Right. What happened to her?
I don't know. She passed away.
How'd you find out?
Her sister. No, her sister told me. Like, just hit me up. You know, like Facebook, and when you start like finding people in Messenger or something, and she hit me up. And she was like, she passed away.
Of course, I didn't know that she's not walking her building. She spends all day in her office.
Is that
what the hell is that?
Who's that?
That's the lane.
Creepy as fuck.
It did.
That's Torchy.
Good Lord.
Oh, Torchy in the car with you? Oh, tell us it was up.
I said, what's up? Oh my God, I printed a picture of you. Listen, I printed a picture of us. It's on my board at work. The one we took with Red Grant. Where we did the selfie.
Right.
Yes, I did. It's on my board at work.
All right, don't get me in trouble now.
Listen here.
What's the lane, friend?
That's the lane coworker.
I like that podcast.
I mean, she's my friend too, but she's like, Mom, you know Torchy. We met. There was a New Year's event. Yes. Come on now. Don't be forgetting me.
She know everybody. She know dates, times, everything.
Okay.
All right, James.
Y'all funny. Y'all was like, who is that? She thought she was whispering.
No, far from whispering.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Even
Jay was like, who the hell is that?
She's getting some Jamaican food at Jerk at Night over here, and it's on Queens Chapel Road. Then I
What's the name of it? Jerk at Night.
Jerk at Night.
That sounds all the way wrong.
That sounds like a place I need to be.
It's called what now?
Jerk at Night. It's Jamaican.
Jerk at Night. See, I wouldn't eat that. No, sir, I'm good.
That's the after-hours nightclub.
No, it's not a nightclub. It's like a
meat market, James.
Jerk chicken. It's like a takeout.
That can be so many things can be said about that.
It really can.
Wait a minute, Jerry. Did you say that's a meat market?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Down the blood of Jesus. Mona, it looks like over here, like back in the day when I was little, like where the goat would be like everybody outside. Like it looks like that area, like when Michelle taking me and we came to the go-go and everybody was outside. Like that's just what it looks like.
Yeah, you over there by
I'm trying to find something to make for dinner.
I think it's WST. I can't remember. Michelle ain't on the call.
Yeah, but that's what it looks like over here. I'm like, this looks like this should. Like I can see myself like all the cars, and I can see myself standing, and the guns go, and I'm like standing there, and Michelle's like,
that's WST. It's not the black hole, but it's probably WST.
She up by the black hole. She up Georgia Avenue.
She on Queens Chapel Road.
Yeah, I got you now. I had to think about it. Okay. Yeah, there used to be a couple of go-go's up there in the strip club.
See, I'm not crying like I know this. Bladensburg and Queen Chapel.
It still sounds wrong.
Bladensburg Road.
JR, somebody asked me, did I used to live on Queens Chapel Road?
Hell no. So let's get back to this jerk at night, though.
What about it?
What's the address there?
I don't know.
Jason, you want some jerk at night?
2149. Oh my god.
This is anniversary. We about to get that anyway.
Happy anniversary, Jason and Paul.
I knew it.
Look at his face. He ain't never seen a black guy blush.
Y'all know we don't do that.
No jerk at night?
We don't do that.
Okay, praise the
What are
Lord.
we talking about here?
Right.
Jason's anniversary.
Y'all are crazy.
I heard that, but there was something. No jerk at night. Stop it.
That's how he been together 14 years, because they jerk at night.
What stop it?
They are.
Are some things you just don't need to say.
It's all right.
God.
Oh, Lord.
This is the cousins. This is the cousins.
You know what? I love this.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I love this speciality so much.
We're going to talk about it off air, so might as well put it on.
I mean, you right. You right.
Hey, this what makes the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can I give everybody an update on my health situation?
Yeah, you sure? We got that.
You want to do that on the air, or you want to do that?
Right, we should do that off the air.
True.
Look at her. She wanted to tell y'all. That's Elaine having her moment. Y'all just like bust her bubble. Look at it. She don't even want to.
It's not like a, it's okay. Everything is good. I have a 6 months that I have to get another CT scan to check it out. But right now it's okay. I was a little not annoyed, but worried and concerned. But we just got to keep in prayer that there's no growth anywhere and we'll be okay.
Oh, good.
Listen, as short as you is, I'm sure you ain't growing nowhere. So.
Yeah, you so happy you call somebody short.
You so
Only growth you might got is some new growth. That's about it.
You are such an ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
There it is. Go get that jerk chicken. Go get it.
Go get that jerk off chicken.
Rasta pasta.
Hey, whose phone is that?
That's
the line.
Like the devil.
No, that's them telling her that her food is ready.
Well, push the mute.
Buzzer for your food.
I thought what's happening over there?
Listen, this is, can you see? It's a little it's a carry out spot. So they gave a little thing.
Like Fridays give you.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see it? Point the camera to him, to the restaurant. Never mind. Fuck it. I don't know why.
No. It's bright as hell. You could zoom in on this too.
I don't want to fuck it up like Jason did, like touching too many things.
If you on your phone, you could zoom in and check stuff out.
You didn't hear me say I wasn't on my phone. I'm on my tablet.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know how to turn the camera on this thing.
Okay, do it again. I figured I got to zoom in. Shut up, Dale. I don't want to see. Okay, I zoomed in at the wrong time.
Can you see it? Can you see?
Yeah, I saw her.
No, but you see it now?
Oh, okay, it do look like a club.
That's that jerk at night.
Yeah, but it's not, though. It's not really. It's not. I have one little volume. Okay.
Damn, they got silent quick.
We got quiet real quick. All right.
She muted herself.
I put it on mute so y'all can keep going.
Now, what were you saying?
Jason? I get what, to go back to what we were talking about, I get what y'all saying about not, if the person only gives you like that kind of affection or that kind of stuff on Valentine's Day, it don't mean nothing. But I also think that Valentine's Day is the day that you can it's supposed to be the day to go above and beyond. You know what I mean? If you get I
get that. Well, Jason, if you think about it, every time Valentine's Day come around, everything is mysteriously high. Like even going out to eat is like a chore in itself. because everybody. That's the thing everybody do.
They wait for one day to decide that they're going to do something.
Right. I don't want that. I do it the day after when everything is 80% off. I don't care.
Well, you might go on Side Piece Day.
Huh?
That's Side Piece Day.
That's what? Yeah. The next day,
it is, but I'm the wife and the side piece, so I get them all.
Girl.
So, Jason, I have a question. Why is Valentine's Day the day to go above and beyond? If your mate is doing stuff all year, why does Valentine's Day have to be any different? Why? Because that was made up by Hallmark. It's not a real holiday. It was made up by Hallmark.
I just think that it's one of those things where, I mean, again, I have a different aspect on it because it's also my anniversary. So, shut up, JR.
I just don't like the fact that they picked Valentine's Day in Black History Month. They could have picked the summertime for Valentine's Day.
Father's Day is in Black History Month. Oh, no, it's not. What the hell am I talking about?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Mute your phone.
I'm talking about Juneteenth, but never. Sorry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Listen, it's the fact that she said that with conviction.
Yes, she did.
I did. I said it, but I caught myself immediately after. I was like, no, it's not. The hell am I talking
you're
about?
not a school teacher.
I'm an activities person.
Sometimes I slip up. Activities, because that ain't one of them.
So, Mom, honey, as the person that's had the longest relationship.
How you know that?
Ugh, that's ugly. You don't gotta say that.
Deborah has been married for.
Actually, it would be your mother, whose their anniversary is on the 16th.
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
That one time before he said that.
What was yesterday?
Like they've been together since the early 1900s.
It's Valentine's.
Yeah, Aunt Deborah and their anniversary was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not. It's the 16th.
It's the
16th.
No, it's not. It's the 16th.
It's the
16th? Okay. Hell, I can't look, at least I remembered it was in February. Hell.
Well, hell, she just said it the other day, too. Yeah, I got them same Tums, Aunt Deborah.
Huh?
I got them same Tums in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, my stomach been acting up.
Did you say those same Tums? Like, aren't they universal?
No, well, them like some candy kind of Tums or something. They ain't regular Tums.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. I got them. Yeah, them chewy.
Yeah, when you get old, that's how it be.
Mom, what is the secret to a happy and loving relationship?
Jerk at night.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Jerk at night.
Yeah. Between the jerk at night from JR and the hella final from Mom, never mind.
I can't tell you what a long relationship is. It's just sometimes people take stuff real serious. Sometimes they don't. A lot of it is communication.
Yep, that's the one thing. Communication. That's the
or like this community thing. Make a relationship work, just keep coming home.
Sticking it out.
Yeah, I mean, being able to you got to realize that when you first met them, you ain't really know them. There's still aspects of people that you don't know. You got to communicate.
And grow together. Don't hold that other person back because you ain't trying to grow up.
Right.
Jerry, I like that.
Ooh, thank you. It's a lot of people that don't have that one.
I think you struck a nerve in Jackie right there.
I mean, you gotta realize that some people, they don't grow up. They want to stay in. They want to stay in their little world, and they don't want it. They don't want you to get ahead. Yeah. You just gotta. I mean, to me, communication is the biggest thing. Because if you can't talk to each other or can't have conversations, what's the use in you being together?
I say the biggest thing is love them for who they are, not their potential.
Well, the biggest thing is don't try to change somebody.
Right.
Well, I think that's what he's saying, right?
You know what I'm saying? If you love somebody, you love them where they're at. You don't love them for what they could be or what they, you know what I'm saying? You love them where they are in that moment. If you can't do that, If you can't see a future with somebody exactly who they are in that moment, then that's not the person you're supposed to be with.
Yeah, but sometimes that don't always work. I mean, because if you say I'm gonna love you for where you at now, and I don't see a growth out of you, why am I still sticking around?
Yep.
I mean, at some time you have to mature and decide you want to grow up, and we want to do this together. But if all you want to do is play games and do the same thing over and over and over and over again, why am I sticking around?
I think
You can love a cheater for where he at.
I think the object is growing together.
Right.
Right.
You will grow together. Like the thing is if you love somebody where they're at, then you automatically grow together because we're always growing. But if you go with someone and say, and you're like, they're not who I want them to be now, but I see the potential in them, they may not ever make that potential.
Oh yeah, now that's a big one. Yeah, potential will get you left.
You know what I'm saying? And they may resent you for trying to push them to something that they're not ready to get to.
Yeah, you expecting them to change when you want them to change, not when they're ready.
So let me ask y'all relationship people this. So are there different levels of potential? Like if they're progressing into something and you see where it's going, like you see the path that it's going, opposed to potential. Like good maybe he can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, when you see them growing to that level,
but that's in any relationship, even regular friendship. If you see that a person they're potentially showing maturity and they're going in a better direction and not doing the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, I'm not gonna stay with a man that every time he get out of jail, he going back in jail. What am I doing that for? Cause that make me crazy.
Right.
And I'm not gonna sit by you for that. But if I see somebody that's trying to get their life together, get their act together, I'm gonna be there to encourage you. But I ain't gonna be there with your foolishness.
Yep. That's
I also think there's a difference in you can.
Yeah, I'm not going in with all of that too.
Like you can recognize the potential in somebody and see that they are willing to grow and say, okay, that's something I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to your growth. I'm attracted to your spirit. I'm attracted to this. But
somebody needs to mute their phone.
That's the line.
Noise.
But if you don't appreciate them for where they are right now, you know what I mean? If you don't appreciate them for where they are in that moment that you meet them and who they are as that person, and all you're doing is looking forward, you're setting yourself and that relationship up for failure.
Well, I think that you shouldn't start a relationship with somebody if you don't like where they are now.
I agree.
That's a non-starter right there. Like y'all know me. You don't have a passport? Oh, next. And that's a small thing for me.
Wait a minute.
I get it. I get it.
I can't. It's just too many things.
But Mona, you gotta think maybe they didn't have somebody to actually encourage them, like, hey, you should get your passport.
Right, but I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my 50s. So if you haven't, I mean and like I said, that's a small thing. If you haven't ever gone anywhere, why should I even make an attempt to build something with you?
You gotta think. What if they was working because they had nobody to come home to? They was like, well, I mean, what I'm gonna do? And then when they find you, and they, you might be the one to break them out of that and be like, hey man, come on. I mean, you don't have to work forever. We can go do this. They just might need that push. They might need that push to want to travel. Some people that's remember Daddy was a workaholic.
Well, hold on. Let's get back to this passport thing because I feel like she was taking a shot at me with that shit.
I didn't want to say that.
I don't have taking a shot at you.
Because I don't have a passport, asshole.
No, I'm not talking about
Step your game up.
First of all, My application is at the passport office.
But I don't like at my age. Why is it that I'm trying to expose somebody now? It's different levels of exposing people to things, but
Well, what about those ones that was prior military? I've been all over this country, and I have a passport? No.
Hold on,
right. But
Jerry. So
you
you got to
release
remember too,
been
Mona is
places.
older. So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
difference from what she would want and what somebody who 30 and 40 might want too.
Now,
So
and
it's
I can
different.
honestly say I've met people who were in the military who traveled in the military and don't want to travel now. They're not interested.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
some of
because
them
the
other countries
military
ain't
kind of
as
like took it out of them.
Right, but what you were
After
doing in
being
the military
moved
and what you
around every 3 to 4 years, I mean, hell, I can't even
Yeah,
say that
they
I'm
want norm. They want a normal household. They don't want to be like.
I can't unmute you, Mom, because you already muted yourself.
I know she talking. I can't
She
hear.
talk. Jackie,
giving a
y'all.
thumbs just a moving.
And we couldn't hear a word of what you just said because you muted yourself.
She trying. Okay,
Bless her heart.
Help her.
I love it.
But I just think that I get what y'all saying with the potential, but I mean, I'm closer to retirement age than that. And somebody they got to want to be doing something like sitting around the house.
We're not gonna be looking at each other all day.
Not gonna do it. But that's what you have to look for, Mona. Like when you run into those type of people that you see that aren't there like that, you already know that. So you already know, man, I ain't got time for you to pass them on by.
Exactly. I do. That's what I do.
Yeah. Damn.
Some
You
people
heard
you
some
pass
good
you
ones
can
by
pass them
Mona.
by.
Well, I mean, they might be good
I
ones,
miss
but they just
that.
might not be
I
good
was
for her.
saying for years, I never wanted to get a passport because I never wanted to travel like that. But now that I'm older, I'm gonna get mine. But I didn't deem it necessary because I figured they didn't want me over in their country, and I didn't want to go anywhere.
Ain't that something?
Look how we missed out on life.
You sound salty as shit,
You
Elaine.
did.
I'm just saying.
No,
I
you
am
missed out
salty
on
about
license
that.
behind because Brandy was a premium. When I wanted to go, they wouldn't let us go. We got locked in the base.
Don't blame Brandy for that.
Right.
Yeah, she ain't on this call.
I get
Don't
that
blame
though,
me.
because all them times I tried my
I'm saying
tried my
I'm
hardest
11
to
years.
get to Japan.
Look, I'm 10 to 11 years
the
older than
only
Brandy. So we
why
had plenty of time to go some places.
the only reason why
No,
I'm saying that,
That's
let me
because she
say,
won't go there either.
the only reason
She
why
didn't
she's
want to go.
saying that is because it's called an E. You gotta have certain documents.
They gotta have an
Wait,
able doctor for Brandy.
You gotta
Right
have
now, we know,
documents.
we know. We was just being funny.
Yeah, we know. I know.
yeah,
I just
that
like
was
to
the
just play
only
around.
reason when I was ready because I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, but
Man,
they
Puerto Rico got some
You can go to Puerto
mosquitoes
Rico. You don't need a
for your
passport for
ass.
that.
no, I'm
Puerto
saying
Rico
though.
is U.S. territory.
No,
You can
what
go to
I'm
Puerto
saying
Rico
was
anytime. You
I
don't need a
wanted.
passport to
There
go to
were.
Puerto Rico.
Are y'all
Let
gonna
Mom
talk
finish.
over me?
Go
Golly,
ahead.
I'm about to hang up. There were
Uh-oh.
places. When I first started wanting to go overseas, the first place I wanted to go was Puerto Rico. At the time, Puerto Rico was not U.S. territory. You had to have a passport.
Yes,
What was
it
that in the
was.
1950s?
Yes, it
What?
was.
And then I wanted to go to Germany, but by that time I had Brandy, and if they didn't have a particular doctor to care for her, I couldn't go. So we got locked at Langley. I didn't want to stay at Langley for 16 years. I was trying to get out of there too.
Deborah, fun fact, Puerto Rico became U.S. territory in 1898.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, but it don't matter.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
didn't
when she
have to
got
do
married
that.
around that
Y'all
time.
didn't have to do that to my mama. That is mean, and I didn't appreciate this.
No. We have to make sure that we're not saying things incorrectly.
Listen, I'm not. Look, I'm saying I'm doing all
Well,
that being extra.
I'm
I was
just saying,
looking at
I
you,
didn't
girl.
know when it was U.S. territory, but I can tell you that in the beginning, no, I did not want to go overseas. When Chucky first went back in the military, I didn't want to go. And everybody was like, why? Because we heard the stories that we heard was that they didn't want us over there, and I wasn't going to be nowhere where I wanted to go, where they didn't
Well,
want me to be there. So I
I heard
didn't.
the Germans love us.
Say what?
From what I heard, the Germans love us.
Now?
Yeah.
You have to.
Now.
I think they
They
love
didn't start out loving.
tall black men.
Right.
Well, clearly Jason don't fit that criteria.
What?
Shut the hell up.
Nigga, I'm calling you.
Thank you,
Shut
Solange.
the hell up.
Thank you,
Great.
Solange. Because sometimes you just don't know what to say out of your mouth.
My
Little short
goodness,
thing.
sir.
Right.
Don't hate on me because they love short men too. Boom in your face.
No, they don't.
That's
I
what
ain't
it
heard
is.
that
You
one.
upset?
I ain't heard that
Tall,
one.
dark-skinned men. He's salty. Because they're going to look
Hey,
past him. Oh,
JR.
actually over. They're going to look over him.
Right. Exactly.
Because they can't see him.
Listen, don't be
Exactly.
mad because they're gonna give you some hype pills while you're over there, Selene.
Listen, please do.
JR, you talking
I'm
like
not
you
opposed to
tall.
hype pills. I
Listen,
Sound
am
like
my
he's
opposed
Mona,
big,
to it.
right?
I keep telling y'all I'm 6'4".
6'4"
Okay.
where?
That's the problem. That's the problem. You think that.
That's
He
what I
talking
feel.
about. He talking about his
That's okay.
size.
Feeling is good. You know what I'm
He
saying? I feel like
and
I'm
a half
120 pounds, so we can
his
roll with it.
size.
It's all right to
I see it's a
feel
lot of
and
hate on
think,
this here phone for Valentine's Day.
mm-mm. We ain't hating. We
No, but
just
I
giving
feel
you
like
what you
I also
listen.
feel like you can awaken because like I don't really like Paul wants to go overseas. I would love to go overseas. I don't like flying.
Well, how the fuck you think you gonna get there? Drive?
I ain't like doing that either.
I am willing to fly.
Jason, you got a passport?
Yeah, I got
So
a
My
passport.
thing,
what you can do
my
is you can
thing,
break your trip up. What you do is you go somewhere like and stay like a day or two, and then so that you don't have like this really long flight, and then that way
By the
you
time
get
I
to
get there,
go
it be
to
time to
other
turn around and come back because I had to break it
now.
up every.
And
my
then that
thing
way,
about going overseas is that I've always been afraid that if I go there, I don't want to come back.
Oh, I know I'm not gonna want to come back.
Oh
Listen,
yeah, you
I
will. You don't
it
want to come
depends
back.
on where
See,
you go.
that's
It
where people
depends on
got
where
it
you
fucked
go.
up.
Remember, we are still black, and some places are not as receptive to black people.
And just remember that you're in the tourist attractions. So everything there seems way different than
Yeah,
when you got to go find your goddamn job and live there full
yeah,
time. It's not the
that's true.
same.
And the people that they don't want you coming to their
That might
country
be true,
taking
but
their job.
there are some places, I mean, economically, probably not the best, but very cheap, and you could really live, you know, all
Yeah.
right.
But you get paid cheap. Now imagine you going somewhere and they tell you your monthly pay is $45 a month. You can be like, fuck, I look like. But that's what they get paid.
Well, then that she wouldn't
That,
stay at that
but
place.
how much
That
is
she
the
wouldn't.
food? So if I'm
But
making
but the
45
thing is,
and my
now
bread is
there's so many
5 cents, I might be
remote
able to roll with
jobs.
that.
Yeah, but you also gotta look at it is that if you're an American, they have to pay you whatever the the equivalent what the Americans was. Because
No, they don't.
when Chucky went to Kuwait, Chucky made way
That's
more money.
military. That's military. We
That's
talking
because
about
he was
No,
regular
a
he was
jobs.
not in the
contract.
military when he
No,
no,
went
that
to
wait a minute
Kuwait.
now. Wait a
that
minute.
was
It was
If
he's
you
a
contract.
U.S.
posting,
contractor though. That's why.
That was
yeah, that's a U.S.
contractor.
contract. That's different. We're talking about being literally localized within the community. Now, if you're a
Yeah.
U.S.
Oh, I ain't
contract or
going over
something,
there to
yes,
be
they do have to
local
pay
because they
you.
ain't gonna make enough money
Yeah,
for me.
but I'm talking
Well,
about like
he
literally becoming like local in the community.
So what I've been doing is I watch these YouTube channels of people who are like expats, and a lot of people are moving like to Mexico, and they were saying like it's really cheap, and some of the people are retired, some people work remotely, and so they were saying how cheap it is over there. But what's happening is like the Mexicans are getting mad because it's kind of like they're now we're gentrifying that, and the channel, the YouTube channel is mostly like black women that I see doing this. And what's happening is because they're asking for the stores to get certain things that they need, which increases the prices of things. And so they're gentrifying. So some areas the people are mad like
Ain't
yachts,
that some shit? Now they see how we feel when they
and they
jumped
don't
over the
want people.
goddamn border, and now
They,
they're in
you know
Little
what?
Havana.
Okay,
No, I'm fucking-
Trump, stop it.
Listen, you know how fast I was going
they
for that
come to this country.
But
mute button?
so technically, that's every because I remember I was in Romania. Romania did the same thing. There were certain
Why
stores.
is
Hey,
there an echo?
we can't hear you because y'all got like an echo thing going.
Mommy, all right, mommy, mute. So, when I was in Romania, it was the same thing because they, of course, the certain stores and it's military. We trying to go over there and get certain things that we would need for our daily things. Them ordering stuff for us raised the prices for other things that they would use.
Yeah.
So I mean that's an all around thing. That it happens everywhere. Every time that they put a new base or it's some type of training or something having to deal with, people going over there, of course we're gonna ask for some of the things that we're used to having because it's something that we need for our daily lives.
Mm-hmm.
Soap is a big thing. Everybody don't use soap.
What?
Yeah, there's certain types of people don't use soap. They don't use soap to wash their bodies.
What do they use, sand?
They'll wet themselves, but a lot of them have their own natural odors. They keep that.
Yeah, that's called funk.
Yeah, but some people in some countries they think the soaps and stuff that we use stink.
Right.
Yeah, like the cab drivers here.
So it's a lot of like even with us having to deal with some of the things and some of the people that we end up being around that end up joining the military or whatever, we have to tell them like, yo, you need to use soap, you need to use this, you need to use that, because a lot of them they don't know.
Wow.
So it just kind of depends on the area that you have to go to and what people need. But of course it's always going to raise the prices, and apparently, I mean, not to get off subject, but it's still somewhat on the same subject. Is if I'm not mistaken, I was watching the news today, and it's prices then went up like almost $400. So the same stuff that we was using last year around this time, it went up $400 in the same stuff that we using now.
Wow.
That's just because of the price of inflation.
Yeah.
So
And
and
then
you
I
always
heard that some
that
places you can't ship, like if you buy it, you can't buy it in like bulk for yourself. Or like like when you receive certain things, you got to report or something, and they got to look through it and make sure you're not buying it to sell.
Yep.
I was like, goodness gracious.
Well, that's because people was buying stuff in bulk and then selling it in their garages.
Mm-hmm.
Military famous for that shit.
Let me tell you something. I was thinking about that too, because when I went to Dubai, um, Dubai was it was a lot of Africans there and a lot of Indian people there. And I was really shocked at the amount of Africa, but it makes sense because a flight was like 6 hours to Africa. And I kept saying, like, shoot, we could probably make it, telling my friends, we could make a killing shipping stuff over here, but you got to have a whole business to do it and all of that and I don't know that Dubai will be like, okay, because, they got mega money over there. I don't know what they paying their people, but it's a lot of money there. But based on like stores that we went to, you did not see any products for black hair, or at least the limited places that I went. They may have some there, but I didn't see any. And they're very westernized too. Like they got every chain restaurant you can think of is there.
Is it true in Dubai that if it's Ramadan time, you can't eat like regular times neither? You got to practice with them?
I don't know. I didn't go during Ramadan, so I don't
I
know.
heard that. Like Dubai, they say they big on like you can't show public affection on the beach and all that type of
Yeah, it's
stuff.
true. And you can't like if they start praying, you cannot move.
Yeah,
And
you
Oh,
got
and
yeah.
they don't care for
I didn't
they
have
don't care
that.
for a lot of black people. So if they tell you to leave their store or their restaurant, you have to leave. You can't like sit there and try to negotiate with them or nothing. Nope, you gotta leave.
It wasn't like that when I went. When I went, a lot of the people, because you know, hip hop culture is so big that like they were like embracing us, like the places that we went and things of that.
Yeah, there are. Yes, they do, but there are still places where they, because you know, they tell we had to go through all these safety standards, and they tell you if they tell you to leave, just
Mhm.
leave. Don't
Yeah,
sit there and try to fight them.
yeah. No, I can see that, but we didn't. Thank God, we didn't encounter any of that.
Yeah, because it's
But I
ridiculous.
had,
I don't understand. Like I don't.
Wasn't
It's like
wasn't
because
that
you know what it
Dubai?
is.
Wasn't that Dubai where Oprah went that time and the lady told her, "I don't think you can afford this"?
no, I
Possibly
think that was like Italy or France, wasn't it?
that
Oh
could have been America. Shit, you see how they treat us here.
no, but Oprah
It
went
was
to
over.
a
I'm about to
store
look
one
it up.
time and asked the lady how much something was, and the lady told her, "You can't afford it. I don't think you can afford this." Bitch, you
I
could buy
believe.
your
Look,
store.
I'm looking up. It was in 2005. And she was wearing an Hermes bag, like a $38,000 handbag at the time. It's a lot
Shit.
more expensive now. Her entire the store that actually blew up the Hermes gate with some folks yelling they were racist at Hermes, and others saying no, there was a party that set up for it and the shop was closed. Dang, they like tried to close the door on her.
Only if they must say no, they must don't watch TV.
Well, that it's Oprah
Right.
Winfrey is a black, is an American show. They probably don't get it over, or
Uh,
didn't at the time.
Japan.
She was in, I think is it France? I think
No,
France.
they watch it.
Yeah, she was in France.
Oh, did anybody
Mm.
notice that
Bloggers was like,
Jason
Oprah
left?
must have forgot she was black.
No,
I was just
where the hell he go?
I don't know.
He
Who?
Maybe he had to
sent
get
a message and
some jerk at night.
y'all keep talking. He's handling something right now.
Or what is he handling? He ain't tell us.
He didn't
He
say. He
he
just said
sent
he
a
had
message.
something.
Did
I
he?
ain't get.
Shit, I didn't see it. Where's the
Keep
chat?
talking.
Jackie
I'm
just
handling.
said.
Jackie, I don't see nothing.
It's on the group.
It's on the group.
Oh, shit.
DJ, stop.
Oh
Is he
yeah,
coming back?
yeah. He got to because he's supposed to be getting off at 8:30. So he said
He said
So
8:30.
I need to do a count. How many folks coming up this weekend?
50.
You know what?
You such an
Shut up.
ass.
It just made it easier.
What's going on? Like, what are you trying to do?
Just
Game
a
day.
game night.
Okay.
It's my
Game night.
anniversary.
Smoke the hookah.
I
Smoke some
don't
weed.
Three.
I don't want to do. I mean, I'm over the going out to dinner and stuff. For anniversary and stuff. I just want to hang out.
Are y'all cooking or we gotta bring food? What's the deal with that?
I
You
don't
bring
want
your
your
own
food,
damn.
Jay. I don't know if you can cook.
I bring noodles and
No,
noodles. Ass wipe.
I am
I mean, I know
providing.
that.
I am providing the food. It is my celebration, so I'm doing the food.
Well, because
Uh,
they talking shit about people's food. I want to taste this food too.
Exactly. He always got something to say.
Right.
listen, I was made to be a food
I'll
critic.
be there. I'll be there.
With your jerk at night.
Nope. In the
Yeah, I
daytime.
just wanna. I just wanna make sure I got. I have enough food.
Well, I know Jerry and her clan, me and Siobhan. I don't think
Why
Desi
it have
called
to
us.
be a
She got
clan? Shit.
or Jerry and her basketball team.
JR, think about it. How many really do come with me though?
Well, I know Shay Shay probably. Well, he gonna come. Kai probably. Well, I don't. All of them probably at Aunt Deborah's house.
Mm-mm.
No.
Gabriel probably won't come.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so antisocial.
How
Tyler,
many of your clan is coming?
Just me and Siobhan probably. 'Cause
Well,
I don't
little
think
Desi
JR.
Desi
don't want to
coming.
hang with y'all no more.
Well, he been here for the last 2 weeks.
I said Desi.
Oh, well, no, she be doing this little K-pop dance thing, so they got practice Saturday. Oh no, they got a performance Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
All right, y'all. We got about 15 minutes, and then we gotta wrap up.
Y'all don't go
Nigga.
to the performances?
Well, she told us about one in April. I think we're gonna go to that. The one that they doing now is like a performance. They be posting it on. I don't know what the fuck, and they just be out dancing and so I don't know what the fuck it is. Nope. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
But like she come home 11 o'clock at night from there, I be like, you crazy as hell. After being at work all day, and then got to get up and go back to work the next day. Fuck that.
JR, that's a typical dad answer. I don't know. It's some shit. I don't know. You sound like daddy.
Right.
I don't know. It's something.
He's doing something.
Yeah, he knows something.
So, y'all, before we get off of here, I want to ask a question.
Nigga, you said 15 minutes.
I mean, you did.
He said hard stop at 8:30 though.
That's what he said, but then he come back in 15
it's
minutes.
we got 5 minutes.
So I'm gonna do what I. So before we get off of here, I want to do a mental health check-in with everybody.
Nigga, we straight.
I'm good. They said he not.
What's going on?
Well, we knew that.
Nothing. He just said he not.
Oh, okay. Mona, how you doing?
I'm good.
He light skinned. She ain't good.
Ooh.
They are shut up.
But I'm glad you're doing that because you know that is a big thing that we don't talk about as Black people.
Well, Jason, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. Did you find you something to make you sleep?
Yes.
Oh, good. Good.
You know what help you sleep? Jerk at night.
Jerk at night.
I knew
you were gonna say that.
I knew he was gonna.
That's how I get to bed every night.
JR.
TMI.
I'm doing all right now. I'm gonna maintain and be positive.
Yeah, see, you was the next on the list. How you doing? Okay.
But I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
We throwing our prayers out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be giving away my prayers.
You don't got no prayers, Jim.
You be all right, Jack.
How you doing?
Who?
Jack. As she running through the house. Don't she look like she on what was that movie, Blair Witch Project, running around with the camera?
Y'all seen her nose to start running.
Jackie, you gotta do the Blair Witch Project.
You talking about Bobby?
You gotta be like this. Oh my gosh, I don't understand. I lost such and such.
Oh.
Hey, did y'all see The Reading?
No.
That's a movie?
Right.
Before we get off topic, Jackie, how you doing?
Oh, listen. My mental is always messed up. I'm dealing with brand new soldiers, so it's all right.
Who?
She all right.
Mommy, how you doing?
I don't know. I gotta wait for my test to come back, but I'm all right.
Wait a minute. What test are we talking about? The pregnancy test?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm having triplets.
Hey. Look at Jason's face.
To me, like your results are in. Then that's.
They're trying to make sure. They trying to make sure it ain't two more in there.
Listen, it's 4 of us already. I'm not seeing any bonus children.
Oh, hey, what you gonna do there, Fabergé egg?
What you gonna do? Push it down the stairs?
I'm not gonna acknowledge their existence. I keep trying to tell you.
Jason's gonna mysteriously appear.
Look, let me tell you something. If it's God's will for me to have 9 kids, then I have 9 kids.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Look at Jackie.
Listen, that is not of God. You won't.
Jackie, she living with you.
Exactly. No.
What's going on in that household?
They all be under the same father, parents.
I'm all right.
Listen, no. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
But wait a minute, Aunt Debbie, you already got great grandkids. Great nieces. I don't think you want to.
Girl, ain't nobody having no babies. Did you crazy?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
She got a whole grandchild that's here.
But she got a whole great.
I got 2 grandchildren, but I got
think about it.
and
She
both
got a
of them
great
making my hair gray.
niece because she's my aunt.
And
So
she
she's
got
Kyle's
Brandy.
great aunt. So she is Delia's great aunt.
You got a great niece.
And she got Brandy. So
You're not gonna talk about Brandy.
Yeah.
And she ain't on here to defend herself.
You talk about
she knew we was getting on Tuesdays. Where she at anyway?
Sleep.
Work.
Sleep.
She sleeps. She got days now, and
She got days for a while.
What time she got to be at work?
7.
7.
And she sleep.
Wow.
Yes.
She does not know how to manage her time.
You know that's Charles Jr. She
Listen.
probably get to work at 6.
Yep.
She up at 5.
Even still, she don't need 14 hours of sleep.
No.
You don't tell her how much.
She ain't gonna do nothing but like Mona, get relaxed and go to sleep. That's all they do.
Listen, she got to get her body back used to those times because remember she was working at night, so she just got to get back into the swing of things.
Can y'all stop giving that girl excuses? She just tired. She be sleep all the time.
But see, Brandy, she probably get up in the middle of the night and be up for a couple of more hours and stuff too. She probably don't sleep the
I
whole
was about
time.
to say something, but I don't think y'all would appreciate it. I was gonna say, is she pregnant? Shit.
I want to ask her
no.
that one day.
We know that ain't true.
How you know, James? You with her 24/7?
Do you know Brandy?
Listen,
Do you know Brandy?
That's the question. Do you
Don't
know?
let Brandy mysteriously fool you here.
Right.
Brandy out here getting it in? I got to go.
Hey man, Brandy is
It's about time.
Brandy is an adult, and so I don't understand.
Right.
Yeah, like Brandy 13 or something.
Exactly.
Dad, never my phone went dead. I hate this phone.
No, your
But how come we can still hear you?
We can hear you.
Wow.
I love
Bless her heart.
it. Dang, my phone went dead.
And she
She
literally still
frozen
on the
now.
call.
Okay, she
My
gone.
phone literally went dead. That was the last thing we got.
Ain't nobody tell you to turn that on. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, on that note,
All right,
y'all,
everybody,
we're
I'm
turn
gonna
this
get
off.
off.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day, everybody.
anniversary that you made.
Happy anniversary.
Hey, Jason, happy jerking at night.
Oh,
Happy.
Paul is sick. There will be no jerking tonight.
wow.
Well, that
That's
ain't
how
no
you get
real
it well. You
anniversary.
gotta jerk at night. You gotta break that fever.
So glad my mother got off the phone. Oh my god.
This is the adult version. This is the grown and sexy
Hey,
rated.
man. Nah, that's a whole adult. Y'all came from somewhere. Y'all wasn't immaculate conception.
Listen. Yes, remember
Jason.
J. Ed.
Yes, he was. You right.
Look at this
My
nigga.
bad.
Look at this nigga.
All right. Love you too, Salane.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hang out with us every week on Tuesdays as we hang out with the cousins. And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.